What is the function of the brown or dark blue wire within the thermostat bundle of wires? The brown wire, or interchangeably the dark blue, whichever your thermostat wire or the thermostat wire you're working with may have. The brown wire, like all other wires, is a 24-volt supply from the thermostat to and from the thermostat. Simply meaning the brown wire, like the orange wire, which was covered in a previous video, energizes the reversing valve in a heat pump. Again, the brown wire, or dark blue if that's what one has, is used to energize the solenoid on the reversing valve, which is a four-way valve or whatever nomenclature one desires to use. This valve actually, when energized, routes the refrigerant in a certain direction, meaning if it were in the cooling mode, you would be dissipating the heat outside. So if we took and reversed that and used the thermostat wire to energize that and to engage the solenoid in a certain direction and reversed the flow, the heat we dissipated outside would be dissipated inside of the house, which hence could be used for heat and perhaps save one on money. So again, the brown or the dark wire is used to energize the reversing valve in a heat pump mode. The brown or dark blue, not the regular blue. The regular blue is the common. The brown or the dark blue, for this purpose, we will say the brown. Most gas furnaces may not need this. This is proprietary in many situations to a heat pump, which has a reversing valve, a four-way valve, which would be located outside in the condenser unit. So again, to reiterate, brown wire or dark blue wire supplies 24 volts. Supplies this to the reversing valve to engage the reversing valve, hence the term reversing valve means to reverse. If you were going in one direction, you would turn around and reverse and go in the other direction. It's that simple with the refrigerant. No use to be complicated, used highfalutin terms. It's a simple term. You would be going in one direction, and hence you turn and you go in the other direction. And that's simply what a reversing valve does with a heat pump. It puts the refrigerant in one direction or the other direction. So again, to rehash, brown wire used for the thermostat. I mean, not the thermostat, I'm sorry, the reversing valve. So again, brown wire used for the reversing valve. 24 volts, and again, brown wire, or some may use a dark blue wire. 24 volts, reversing valve. So once the reversing valve switches the flow of refrigerant, it will depend on which direction the refrigerant flows. One will either have heat or one will have cooling.